So why is it important that when blood pressure is measured, it is not enough if only one reading is taken? So typically in a doctor's clinic, you would have seen that the doctor measures your blood pressure only once. But it has been seen, and recently in the Times of India also, there was a news article based on some study which was published in the Journal of Human Hypertension. And this study was done by AIIMS, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, along with Public Health Foundation of India, where they realized that if a person's blood pressure was measured only once, vis-a-vis if it was measured 3 times and then people take an average of the 3 readings, there is a considerable difference. And this is important because typically the first reading is always a little higher, but the second and third readings are closer to what your actual blood pressure is. So therefore, it's important to have your blood pressure measured thrice, and then an average of the 3 readings should be taken. That reflects your true blood pressure. And this is where, again, an automated home blood pressure measuring device is important, because such a device, for example, there's this device from a company called MicroLife, and in India, it is available as Circa 120/T, that's the brand name. Such a device is automated. So when you put it on, that blood pressure measuring cuff on your arm, it will automatically take 3 readings and then give you an average of the 3. So which means you'll anyway have an accurate reading. Plus it tells you whether your heart rate is normal or above normal, because sometimes, especially among Indians, both normotensive as well as hypertensive, the heart rate is a little above normal, which is again not a good sign. And the beauty of this device is it also tells you whether you have a disorder of heart rhythm, something called atrial fibrillation. And why this is important? Because atrial fibrillation, if God forbid you have it, then it means you have a very high risk of getting a devastating, catastrophic stroke. And therefore, it means you need to immediately, if atrial fibrillation is detected, you need to see a cardiologist who will then do his own tests to confirm that this is atrial fibrillation, and then he'll put you on a drug that will try to control the heart rhythm. He'll put you on a drug that will try to prevent stroke, and this way it will really help you. But coming back to what I said right at the beginning, these devices, accurate, validated, will be able to give your blood pressure accurately because it automatically takes an average of 3 readings, and that approximates what your true blood pressure is, as was also mentioned in that Times of India article, which you may have read recently.